In a world where it feels like everyone is constantly vying for attention, it's easy to feel like your efforts go unnoticed, like your voice is just another drop in an ocean of noise. There's a certain loneliness that comes from being surrounded by people, yet feeling invisible. This isn't just your experience, it's a shared reality for many of us. The good news is, you don't have to stay stuck in this cycle of being undervalued. Today, we'll explore 9 transformative strategies grounded in Stoic philosophy that will not only change how others see you, but more importantly, how you see yourself. By embracing these principles, you can shift from feeling like an overlooked bystander to a respected, influential presence. Imagine walking into any room, and without uttering a word, your presence is felt and respected. This isn't about arrogance or forcing attention. It's about embodying a genuine strength and calm that naturally draws others to you. When you speak, people will not just hear you, they will listen, eager to understand and engage with what you have to say. If you appreciate what we're doing here, a simple free favor I'll ask from you is to hit the subscribe button and don't skip any part of the video. There's valuable insight in every second. Number 1. Value your time. This might seem like a simple suggestion, but in the hustle of daily life, it's one that we often overlook. Stoic philosophy teaches us that time is the one resource that, once lost, we can never regain. Seneca implored us to guard our time fiercely, warning that most people are not just careless with their money. The way they handle their time is even more reckless. Every day, you're given 86,400 seconds. That's your daily bank account of time. Every second that ticks by is a second you'll never get back. Yet how often do we find ourselves saying yes to things that don't serve us, or worse, drain us? How often do we end the day feeling like we've been busy but haven't really accomplished anything of personal significance? Here's where the Stoic wisdom really kicks in. It's not just about being busy, it's about being productive in a way that aligns with your core values and long-term goals. Valuing your time means pausing before you commit to activities or responsibilities. It means asking yourself whether these actions align with your bigger picture. Are they just filler activities, or are they stepping stones to where you want to be? Think about it this way. Every yes to something that doesn't align with your goals is a no to something that does. Valuing your time is about prioritizing, about choosing what's truly essential and saying no to everything else. And yes, that can be incredibly challenging. It requires setting boundaries and sometimes disappointing others. But remember, when you say no to things that don't matter, you're saying yes to your goals, to your aspirations, and to a better version of yourself. To put this into practice, start small. Begin each day by identifying the 3 most important tasks that will bring you closer to your goals. Focus on completing these before getting sidetracked by other demands. This not only ensures that you make significant progress on important projects, but also helps in building a sense of fulfillment and achievement. Additionally, be mindful of the time stealers, endless scrolling on social media, unnecessary meetings, or prolonged chats that don't enrich you. Time management tools can be useful here, helping you to track how you spend your day, reminding you to stay focused, and providing that satisfying sense of control over how your hours are spent. Valuing your time is a profound act of self-respect. It's about acknowledging that your time on this earth is finite, and every moment should be spent in a way that adds value to your life. As we continue to explore the strategies laid out by Stoicism, remember that how you spend your time ultimately defines the quality of your life. Embrace the Stoic mindset. Guard your time as if it's your most precious resource, because, in a very real sense, it is. Number 2. Take care of yourself first. In the relentless pursuit of our goals and responsibilities, it's all too easy to put ourselves at the bottom of our own priority list. Yet Stoicism, with its profound insights into human nature, tells us that self-care is not just a modern luxury, it's a fundamental aspect of living a virtuous and effective life. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the importance of attending to one's own needs in the midst of life's demands, emphasizing that the care of your own mind and body is essential to everything else you do. Let's think about what it means to take care of yourself first. It's not about selfishness. Rather, it's recognizing that you can't pour from an empty cup. If you're run down, stressed and overwhelmed, how effective can you really be in your job, in your relationships, or in any of your other commitments? Taking care of yourself means keeping your physical, emotional, and mental well-being in check so that you can be resilient and capable in facing whatever life throws your way. Self-care starts with the basics: adequate sleep, proper nutrition, regular physical activity, and enough downtime to recharge. It sounds straightforward, but in the chaos of our daily lives, these basics are often the first to be neglected. Reflect on this. When was the last time you truly felt rested, nourished, and at peace? It's likely been too long. Self-care also involves setting boundaries. This means learning to say no when something doesn't align with your values, or when it threatens to overload your capacity. It requires you to be mindful of your energy and commitments. Marcus Aurelius advised us to act in accordance with nature, which in this context means acknowledging your human limits. You're not built to handle constant stress or to multitask endlessly. Instead, focus on one thing at a time, give it your full attention, and then move on. This approach not only leads to more productive outcomes, but also maintains your mental clarity and calm. Taking care of yourself means nurturing your inner life as well. This includes engaging in activities that you love, that challenge you intellectually, or that provide a sense of satisfaction. Whether it's reading, gardening, painting, or anything else that enriches your spirit, these are not frivolities. They are as crucial as any other aspect of self-care. They keep your spirit alive and your passion kindled, which in turn makes you more effective and joyful in your daily tasks. Finally, self-care is about knowing yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, your limits, and honoring them. It's about having the wisdom to retreat and replenish when needed, just as much as it's about pushing forward. Stoicism teaches us the value of introspection and self-awareness, reminding us that true strength comes from within. By making self-care a priority, you not only enhance your own life, but also set a powerful example for others. You demonstrate that it's possible to lead a balanced, thoughtful, and productive life. Remember, taking care of yourself isn't a detour from achieving your goals. It's the path that leads to sustained achievement and well-being. As we continue to explore Stoic strategies for being valued and respected, keep in mind that caring for yourself is the foundation upon which all else is built. Let's carry this thought forward. By valuing yourself enough to prioritize your well-being, you empower yourself to contribute more effectively to the world around you. Number 3. Listen more and speak less. In our fast-paced, often noisy world, the art of listening is frequently undervalued and overlooked. Yet, Stoic philosophy highlights the importance of this skill, encouraging a balance between speaking and listening that fosters deeper understanding and respect. Epictetus famously said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This simple yet profound advice serves as a cornerstone for meaningful interactions and personal growth. To truly listen is to engage fully with another person, giving them your complete attention without preparing your next response while they are still speaking. It's about hearing not just the words, but also understanding the emotions and intentions behind them. This level of active listening can transform relationships, whether they be personal or professional, because it makes the speaker feel valued and understood. When people feel heard, they are more likely to open up and share more honestly and freely, enhancing the quality of the conversation and the connection. Listening more and speaking less is not about silence at the expense of your own voice. Rather, it's about choosing moments when your words can add value, rather than just filling the space. This approach requires patience, discipline, and a genuine interest in others. It involves resisting the urge to interrupt or redirect the conversation to your own experiences immediately, which can often be challenging, especially when the topic is engaging or close to your heart. Stoicism teaches us the value of self-control and the strength that comes from being able to hold back immediate reactions in favor of thoughtful responses. By listening more, we gather more information, understand contexts better, and respond more appropriately. This not only shows respect for the speaker, but also enhances our own credibility and the impact of our words when we do choose to speak. Embracing the practice of listening can lead to increased awareness of the world around us. It sharpens our perception and allows us to learn more from our environment. Every person we meet, every story we hear, enriches our understanding and broadens our perspective. This is particularly valuable in today's globalized society, where being attuned to diverse perspectives is not only beneficial, but essential. To enhance your listening skills, start by focusing on being present in the moment. This might mean putting away distractions, like phones or laptops, during conversations, and showing through your body language, such as nodding and maintaining eye contact, that you are engaged. Ask clarifying questions that show you are following along, and paraphrase what the other person has said to ensure you've understood them correctly. Practicing mindfulness can also improve your ability to listen. Mindfulness involves being fully present and aware of where we are and what we're doing, without being overly reactive or overwhelmed by what's going on around us. By cultivating this skill, you can bring a heightened level of focus and attentiveness to your interactions with others. Incorporating the Stoic practice of reflection at the end of each day can further deepen your ability to listen. Reflect on your conversations. How much did you speak, and how much did you listen? Were there moments you could have listened better? What did you learn from listening deeply? These reflections can provide insights into how well you're developing this skill and what adjustments may be needed. Remember, listening more and speaking less is not just a communication tactic. It's a philosophy of mutual respect and personal growth. It embodies the Stoic virtues of wisdom and temperance, helping us build stronger, more respectful relationships. As you practice this strategy, you will find that not only do your interpersonal relationships improve, but you also gain a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. So, the next time you find yourself in a conversation, remind yourself to listen more, speak less, and watch how this simple shift can lead to profound changes in your interactions and your inner growth. Number 4. Always be yourself. The Stoics emphasized authenticity as a core value, not merely as a way to stand out, but as a fundamental aspect of living a fulfilled and ethical life. Epictetus underscored the importance of being true to one's own nature and principles in all that one does. He urged us to live consistently with our true selves, not bending to external pressures or the fleeting desires that so often lead us astray. Being yourself sounds straightforward, but it's often easier said than done, especially in a world that's constantly trying to shape us into something else. Every day, we're bombarded with messages telling us how we should look, think, and act. Social media, advertising, and even well-meaning friends and family can push us towards conformity. But why is staying true to ourselves so vital? Firstly, authenticity is about integrity. It's about aligning your actions with your values and beliefs. This alignment is crucial because it is the foundation upon which trust is built. People are naturally drawn to those who are genuine and transparent. They trust them more, and this trust is key in both personal relationships and professional contexts. When you are consistently yourself, others know what to expect from you, and this predictability strengthens your relationships. Moreover, being yourself is also about honoring your unique talents and contributions. Each of us has something special to bring to the table, something no one else can offer. By being true to yourself, you give yourself the opportunity to develop these gifts and use them to impact the world positively. This not only leads to personal satisfaction, but also adds value to the communities and organizations you are part of. From a Stoic perspective, being yourself is an exercise in freedom. Epictetus believed that external circumstances didn't have to dictate our internal state. By choosing to remain true to ourselves, regardless of external pressures, we exercise our ability to control our responses and maintain our personal autonomy. This inner freedom is a key goal of Stoic philosophy. It frees us from being overly attached to things outside our control and helps us focus on our true nature and capabilities. However, embracing your authentic self is not always comfortable. It often requires courage and resilience. You may face criticism or rejection for standing out rather than fitting in. Here, again, Stoic principles can be a guide. Stoicism teaches us to value our own opinions more highly than those of others when it comes to personal morals and actions. It encourages us to be steadfast in our convictions and comfortable with being different when it serves a higher purpose. So, how can you practice being more authentic in your daily life? Start by spending time in reflection. Identify your core values and the principles that you want to live by. Evaluate your current behaviors and habits. Do they align with these values? If not, consider what changes you need to make to ensure that your actions reflect your true self. Being authentic means sometimes showing others your weaknesses and uncertainties. While it can be daunting to open up in this way, vulnerability is powerful. It invites others to engage with us more deeply and sincerely, fostering stronger, more meaningful connections. Number 5. Let others help you. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, often discussed the importance of mutual aid and cooperation, emphasizing that humans are social beings designed to work together, not in isolation. Marcus Aurelius wrote about being parts of a whole, like limbs on a body, each supporting the other for the greater good of the organism. This perspective helps us see that allowing others to help isn't just beneficial. It's a natural and essential part of being human. In today's world, where independence and self-reliance are highly valued, it might feel counterintuitive to seek or accept help. You might worry about appearing weak or incompetent, or you might feel like you're burdening others. However, these concerns often stem from our own insecurities and societal pressures, not from the reality of our interconnectedness. Opening up to assistance from others can significantly enhance your capabilities and resources. Think about times when you felt overwhelmed by work or personal responsibilities. Now imagine if you had accepted help when it was offered or had asked for it when needed. Not only could this have lightened your load, but it could also have deepened your relationships and broadened your network of support. When you allow others to contribute to your life, you acknowledge the value of their skills and strengths, which can also empower and uplift them. Moreover, accepting help can lead to better outcomes. Two heads or more are often better than one, bringing diverse perspectives and ideas to the table. Collaboration can spark creativity and innovation, leading to solutions and approaches you might not have considered alone. From a Stoic viewpoint, the synergy from working with others aligns with the idea of living in accordance with nature, embracing the human capacity for cooperation and community. It's also important to consider the reciprocal nature of help. Just as you benefit from the assistance of others, they too can grow from the experience. Helping can provide a sense of purpose and fulfillment, strengthen social bonds, and promote a culture of generosity and kindness. In this way, letting others help you is a gift that goes both ways. It's not merely about delegating tasks or sharing burdens. It's about fostering a sense of community and shared destiny. To practice this, start by identifying areas in your life where you could use some support. This could be at work, where delegating certain tasks could free up your time for more strategic activities, or at home, where sharing responsibilities could improve your family life. When help is offered, try to accept it graciously, recognizing that it's not a sign of weakness, but an opportunity to strengthen connections and achieve more together. Another way to incorporate this into your life is by being clear and open about your needs. People often want to help, but may not know how they can be useful. Communicating your needs clearly can guide them on how best to support you, making the assistance more effective and appreciated. Number 6. Stay calm and composed. In the whirlwind of everyday life, maintaining a sense of calm and composure is more of an art form than a mere habit. Seneca emphasized the importance of tranquility and argued that maintaining composure under pressure was a sign of true wisdom and strength. Why is staying calm so crucial? In moments of stress and crisis, a calm demeanor allows us to think clearly, make rational decisions, and communicate effectively. It prevents us from reacting impulsively, enabling us to respond to any situation with thoughtfulness and deliberation. This not only leads to better outcomes, but also earns us respect and trust from those around us. People are naturally drawn to individuals who can handle pressure with grace. They are seen as leaders, capable of steering the ship in turbulent waters. Furthermore, staying calm is not just beneficial for navigating external challenges, it also contributes significantly to our inner peace and mental health. Constant stress and agitation can take a toll, leading to burnout and a host of physical health issues. By cultivating composure, we protect our well-being, ensuring that we're not only effective in our endeavors, but also happy and healthy in our lives. How, then, can we develop and maintain this essential trait? The Stoics offer several practical techniques. One key strategy is the practice of reflection. Reflecting on your day and the moments when you lost your cool can help you identify triggers and patterns. Understanding what pushes your buttons is the first step in learning how to manage your reactions to those triggers. Another Stoic practice is the premeditation of adversities, known as premeditatio malorum. This involves visualizing potential challenges and obstacles and planning how to deal with them calmly and effectively. By anticipating difficulties, you can prepare yourself mentally and emotionally, which reduces the shock and intensity of the reaction when those challenges do arise. Additionally, incorporating mindfulness and meditation into your daily routine can enhance your ability to stay calm. These practices help cultivate a state of awareness and presence, allowing you to catch yourself before your emotions escalate. Simply focusing on your breath can be a powerful tool to restore tranquility in a tense moment. Engaging regularly in physical activities such as yoga or even simple exercises like walking can also play a crucial role. Physical exercise not only improves your overall health, but also helps reduce stress hormones like cortisol and increases endorphins, improving your mood and your ability to remain composed. Practicing gratitude can shift your perspective from what's going wrong to what's going right. This shift in focus can dramatically alter your emotional state, moving you from agitation and frustration to appreciation and calm. Keeping a gratitude journal where you record things you are thankful for daily can be an effective way of cultivating this habit. Number 7. Keep some things private. The Stoics, including Epictetus, believed in the virtue of keeping some matters to oneself, emphasizing that not all thoughts or experiences need to be publicized. They taught that wisdom often lies in knowing what to share and what to withhold. Why is this approach valuable? Keeping some things private is not about secrecy. Rather, it's about choosing what to share with intention and discernment. This choice helps maintain personal boundaries and protects one's inner peace. In an age where privacy is increasingly scarce, holding back certain details of your life can actually be a powerful stance. It allows you to maintain control over your own narrative and to cultivate a sense of mystery and dignity. Moreover, when you keep some things private, you give yourself space to reflect and understand your experiences without external influences. This solitude can be crucial for personal growth. It gives you the opportunity to process feelings and thoughts independently, leading to greater self-awareness and clarity. Stoicism places a high value on self-reflection as a path to virtue and stability, and privacy is a key component of this practice. Another benefit of maintaining privacy is that it can enhance your relationships. When you choose carefully what to share, especially in new or developing relationships, you foster a gradual and more meaningful exchange of personal stories and values. This deliberate pacing can build trust and respect, as it shows thoughtfulness and maturity in communication. So, how can you effectively keep some things private in a world that often encourages the opposite? First, be mindful of the contexts in which you share personal information. Ask yourself if the setting and the audience are appropriate for what you're about to reveal. Is it a casual acquaintance or a trusted friend? Is it a public platform or a private conversation? Making these distinctions can help you navigate what to share and what to keep to yourself. Additionally, practice the art of being vague when necessary. Not every question needs a detailed response, and it's perfectly acceptable to keep some answers brief and non-specific. This doesn't mean being dishonest or evasive. It's about choosing simplicity over complexity in your disclosures. Engage in regular self-reflection to determine your comfort levels with privacy and sharing. What feels right to share for some may not feel right for you, and that's okay. Your personal boundaries should dictate your sharing limits, not social pressure or expectations. Cultivate a few close relationships where deeper sharing is both possible and reciprocal. Having a trusted circle of friends or family with whom you can be completely open can relieve the pressure to share more widely. This focused sharing can satisfy your need for connection and intimacy while keeping your wider social circle at a comfortable distance. Number 8. Learn and grow continuously. This concept isn't just about accumulating knowledge. It's a fundamental part of living a rich and rewarding life, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. The Stoics, like Seneca, emphasized the importance of lifelong learning, viewing it as essential to personal development and resilience. They believed that the pursuit of wisdom was a daily endeavor, and that each day offered new opportunities for growth, both intellectually and spiritually. Why is continuous learning so vital? It keeps us mentally sharp and adaptable in an ever-changing world. In practical terms, the more you learn, the better equipped you are to handle new challenges and make informed decisions. But beyond practicality, continuous learning is about enriching your life. It involves cultivating curiosity and a love for exploration, which can lead to a deeper understanding of the world and your place within it. This exploration is not just academic, it's also about exploring oneself, your reactions, your biases, and your potential. Moreover, continuous learning is closely tied to the Stoic practice of self-improvement. The Stoics believed that our capacity for reason is what makes us uniquely human, and that developing this capacity is both a duty and a path to happiness. They advocated for a life where learning is intertwined with living, where every experience is a lesson in virtue and character development. So, how can you integrate continuous learning into your daily life? Start by setting aside time each day for reading. This doesn't necessarily mean tackling heavy philosophical texts. Even a few pages of a thought-provoking book or articles on topics that interest you can stimulate your mind and expand your horizons. The key is consistency, making learning a daily habit. Another approach is to engage with diverse perspectives. This can mean listening to podcasts, attending lectures or discussions, or simply engaging in conversations with people whose experiences and views differ from your own. Exposure to diverse ideas not only broadens your knowledge, but also helps you develop empathy and critical thinking skills, which are crucial for both personal and professional growth. Additionally, embrace challenges as learning opportunities. Whether it's learning a new skill, starting a new hobby, or tackling a complex project at work, stepping out of your comfort zone is a powerful way to grow. Challenges force us to adapt and innovate, which accelerates learning and development. Furthermore, reflection is a powerful learning tool. Take time to reflect on your experiences and the lessons they offer. Stoicism teaches the practice of daily reflection, evaluating what you did well and what you could improve. This introspection helps consolidate learning and ensures that it translates into practical improvements in your behavior and decision-making. Lastly, teach others. One of the most effective ways to deepen your understanding of a subject is to explain it to someone else. Teaching forces you to clarify your thoughts and confront any gaps in your understanding. Moreover, it's a way to give back, sharing your knowledge with the community and fostering an environment where learning is valued. Number 9. Maintain a sense of mystery. The Stoics, particularly in their teachings on discretion and self-control, highlighted the virtue of restraint, not just in actions, but also in how much we reveal about ourselves. Maintaining a sense of mystery isn't about deceit or obfuscation. Rather, it's about exercising wisdom in communication, choosing carefully what to share and what to hold back. Why is this sense of mystery important? First and foremost, it cultivates an aura of depth. People are naturally drawn to what they do not fully understand. They are intrigued by those who reveal layers slowly and thoughtfully. This does not mean playing games or being secretive for the sake of it. It's about not oversharing, especially in an age where the minutiae of daily life are often broadcasted extensively. A sense of mystery encourages others to engage more deeply. When you share everything up front, there is little left to discover, and interactions can become superficial. By holding back some details, you invite others to be more thoughtful and attentive in their engagement with you. They invest more effort in understanding you, which can lead to richer, more meaningful relationships. Moreover, maintaining a sense of mystery aligns with the Stoic practice of inner reflection and self-mastery. Stoics believe that some aspects of life, particularly our inner thoughts and emotions, benefit from careful scrutiny before they are expressed externally. This introspective pause ensures that when we do choose to share parts of ourselves, it's done with intention and purpose, reflecting our true selves and not just an impulsive reaction to external stimuli. So, How can you effectively maintain a sense of mystery in your interactions? Start by being more deliberate with your communication. Think about the long-term impact of what you share. Ask yourself whether the information adds value to the conversation or relationship, or whether it might be better kept for another time, or perhaps not shared at all. You can also practice the art of being succinct. In a world of endless chatter, brevity is refreshing and often more impactful. When you do speak, make your words count. This doesn't mean being cryptic or obscure. Rather, it's about being concise and meaningful in your speech. Engage in activities and cultivate interests that are not necessarily performed on a public stage. Having private hobbies or areas of knowledge that you don't broadcast gives you a layered identity and keeps others intrigued and possibly eager to know more about your hidden depths. Allow your actions to speak louder than your words. Stoicism places great emphasis on living according to your values. Let people witness your philosophy through your actions rather than your explanations. This approach not only maintains a sense of mystery, but also builds respect and admiration as others see your principles in action. As we conclude this journey through the wisdom of Stoicism, remember that each step you take towards a more thoughtful, composed, and authentic life brings you closer to true fulfillment and respect. Embrace the power of being yourself, value your time, and let the depth of your character shine through your actions. If you found this video valuable, I invite you to continue exploring with us. Click on one of the suggested videos on the screen to dive even deeper. Thank you for being a part of Stoic Journal. Your growth and presence in this community mean the world to us.